Where are the emotions there, knowing that your teammate will lose, just has another long rehab ahead of him in years that are his prime?
I mean, it's tough. There's no getting around that. A lot of excitement and anticipation of getting him back. And, it being that draft day was tough. I called it a gut punch, but it was emotional for sure because you want the best for him. He deserves the best that, this game has to offer. And I know he was working hard to get back, but he'll bring that same effort, commitment, and focus to this rehab. And we as his teammates have to have his back and try to, be positive and uplifting through the whole process because it's tough. There's no denying that. So he's young. He's got a lot of amazing years left. We believe that, truly and fully. And I know he does. Talked to him a couple of times, last week or so since the surgery, and he's same old Klay on that front. So, it's going to be a tough year without him. And, next year, hope to have him back. I've been playing the waiting game since last March. And for me, especially, I only play 5 games in calendar year. So it's there's a lot of excitement to get back out there. When we were able to get some of the guys together, it was a different energy that you miss about being in the locker room, being in the weight room, being on the court, and having a group come together to try to accomplish, a common goal. So, all those things I miss. I love the game, still do. Love to put the work in and love the challenges that we face, Every year there's a different narrative. There's something that you need to focus on. And for us, the newness of everything has brought a new life. So whenever we do get the whole group together for training camp and start preseason games, it's going to keep building day after day in terms of getting back to whatever the new normal of NBA basketball is.
You and Draymond came into the NBA as underdogs. 7-8 years ago, you guys were still underdogs. Then you hit the point where you guys were the favorites, super villains or whatever. Now, listen to the noise and what's going on outside. It seems like you back in an underdog role. I'm just wondering how it hit you to hear that the Warriors might not have what they used to have.
I hear it. It doesn't sink home at all. So, it is what it is. I didn't get big-headed when they picked us first in the league. Won't get overwhelmed that wherever they have us, coming into this season. I would hope that maybe some of the young guys and our new guys who have a lot to prove in this league take it as a slight and a chip on their shoulder, and we all kind of rally around that. But at the end of the day, like you said, we've had a lot of experiences on that chase to get to the top, trying to stay at the top, and now being on the other side of trying to get back there. So I love every experience in this league, and I love the opportunity. And like I said earlier, the challenges of what it's going to take to be successful. And we're going to give it everything we got. And there's no other option other than that. So I'm excited, man. It's just, again, to play basketball, be blessed to have the jobs that we have, knowing that there's a huge pandemic that is still going on. I guess my mindset of never taking ourselves too seriously will pay off, hopefully, in terms of just grind and be in the moment and understand,